peace through Yahusha, my master, the Son of living Elohim, who is the Word which was from the beginning, who was with Elohim and who is with Elohim, and everything was created through him and by him and for him. He is the light of the world, the light in darkness, and the darkness did not overcome it. And the Word became flesh and tabernacle among us. What the difference is between walking in Ruach and walking in flesh, in your own flesh. If we know that 𝐤𝐄𝐄, if we realize that He is the greatest power of all, and there is nothing which is greater than Him, and His anointed, Yahushua Messiah, who came from Him and who is one with Him, yet who is lesser than Him, but yet He is in Elohim, and Elohim is in Him, and they are one in the same substance, the same purpose, which is love. The purpose of all things is love, the love which is also the life within. The truth is in it, and that love is based on righteousness, all goodness, and it's not serving itself. 𝐤𝐄𝐄 created Adam and Hawa so they can become one flesh, because they will be like one, connected with the love who Yahusha is, and He was there when Adam and Hawa were created, because He is the peg who connects, who is the intercessor, mediator between Elohim and man. He is the mediator. He is the love which is giving. That's why in the relationship between 𝐤𝐄𝐄 and man, the love is there, which serves. One serves another. Both sides serve. Not only one side, but both of them serve. And the marriage was like this from the beginning, the true marriage. And when Yahusha was approached by the Pharisees, and they were asking Him about the marriage and divorce, that Moshe gave them the certificate of divorce, allow him to get divorced. And Yahusha said it wasn't so in the beginning, because Elohim create male and female so they can become one. Through the love, there will be one flesh. But because the hearts of men were hardened, because of the sin, everything changed. And sin, yes, sin is responsible for our hearts to become hard, uncircumcised, stiff-necked hearts, prideful hearts, self-loving. Where I'm going with this, brothers and sisters, the set-apart Ruach will fill you with the love which gives, which serves, not your own, because Yahusha is that love from above, and now we can receive it to fullness. But we need to open the door to Him, the door of our hearts. There are two different sides, the side of the world and the side of the 𝐤𝐄 Ruach. Those who are in the world, who are of the world, they focus on themselves. And those who received the 𝐤𝐄 Ruach, who are born again, will focus on others. Why? Because that's what Yahweh does. That's why they can be called the children of Elohim, because they join the same interest as the 𝐤𝐄 Ruach, as Yahweh does. They would not be the same in wisdom and understanding, but they will receive what they meant to receive. The Ruach will share with them all things about Messiah Yahusha, about things which are important, which are of the truth. And the 𝐤𝐄 Ruach will convict them, will instruct them, and give them discernment. And the love is the fruit of the 𝐤𝐄 Ruach, which is the greatest fruit of all. And with this fruit, other fruit will come. Without the love which the world does not know, we cannot do anything. And we can read in 1 Corinthians 13 about this love. The love will do something to you. And concerning food offered to idols, we know that we all have knowledge. Knowledge puffs up, but love builds up. Many forgot about this. That's why people use that passage from Old Testament, saying, "My people perished of the lack of knowledge." The knowledge, the word is speaking of the lack of knowledge who Elohim is. Not about everything else, not about the matters of this world, but only the lack of knowledge about the matters from above, who Elohim is and His Son is. If anyone thinks that he knows somewhat, he does not yet know as he should know. But if anyone loves Elohim, this one is known by Him. Knowledge is good, but the love which discerns about that being, because the one who has that love from Elohim is known by Elohim. I want to read some more. 1 Corinthians 9. This is verse 22. To the weak I became weak, so as to win the weak. To all men I have become all, so as to save some by all means. And I do this because of the good news, so as to become a fellow partaker with it. What that means? To the weak I became as weak, so as to win the weak. For thought I am free from all, I made myself a servant to all, in order to win more. And to the Yahudim I became as a Yahudi, that I might win Yahudim. To those who are under Torah, as under Torah, so as to win those who are under Torah. To those without Torah, as without Torah, not being without Torah toward Elohim, but under Torah of Messiah, so as to win those who are without. This is the service in love. The love to others will make you care for others more than for yourself, because this comes this way. If you have that love in you, which is of Elohim, you already have the reward. in you. You don't need to worry about yourself anymore. And those who have that love, they know that. They already received. Why they should focus on themselves if they have the greatest treasure in them? And what they want, that treasure will make them to want to give and to focus on others. 𝐤𝐄𝐄 is perfect. He is the humble and meek one. He is set apart without any blemish. He came to this world in flesh. Like the scripture says, the word became flesh and tabernacle among us. His flesh is not of here, not from dust. The origin of 𝐤𝐄𝐄's flesh is from above. He came from there and he ascended back where he came from. The set apart Ruach, which brought him back to life, who raised him from dead, we can receive. And like 𝐤𝐄𝐄 says in John 6, whoever eats my flesh and drinks my blood possesses life in him. And he also says that the flesh does not matter at all. What he meant here, he says, the flesh of dust does not mean anything. And when he was saying, eat my flesh and drink my blood, he wasn't speaking of that flesh. He was speaking of his flesh, which is from above. And after he says that the flesh does not matter at all, he says that the words he speaks are Ruach and life. Life-giving Ruach. So if we eat his flesh, the flesh is the Ruach and the blood is the life. Two components. If we receive those two, the living word of Elohim, if we receive 𝐤𝐄𝐄 to ourselves, we will be like him. We will have in us, in our hearts, the set apart Ruach, the new component, which is not of this world, which will overtake you, which will fill you with such a great love, and you will be experiencing similar, very close things as 𝐤𝐄𝐄, as the Ruach experiences, because that's what meant to be if we should be one with the Father and the Son. Here the flesh is still of this world. The flesh is no good. That's why you will face the distance between the flesh and what is in you, the new substance, which is life, the life from above. And that will make you feel the way, like Paul describes, to the weak I became as weak, so as to win the weak. To all men I have become all. You're no longer personal in this world. You will no longer be personal. You would not have the relations like you used to have with others. It will be more service, which is not of this world. When you will see others as those whom you shall serve, for the reason of the good news which you have in you. Because you will have the good news in you, because 𝐤𝐄𝐄 is the good news. And because of that, there will be nothing in you than the love. And you will work not through your flesh, but everything will be for the service, for good, with love. It's not to please man, it's to please Elohim. for the reason, for the purpose of the good news. Because this is for the greater purpose, to bring what is lost back to Elohim. So how important is this? Because that will shift entire life of yours. That will change you, because you will be fully submitted, fully under authority of the greater power of all, under authority of the Ruach HaKodesh. And it's not that you will lose anything. You don't need to leave your belongings. You don't need to live away from civilization, from everything you had. It's inwardly. The set apart Ruach will help you not to get distracted from the service. And I'm saying again, the set apart Ruach will help you, will guide you continually not to get distracted from the service. If you read, starting from Matthew and ending on Yohanan John, if you read about Yahusha, most of it is about service. It's him serving, doing something for others. Or he's answering the questions which are about worldly matters. After all day service, what he did, he withdrew to the mountains to be with his Father. He was actually frustrated, even with his taught ones. But because of the love, he is the lover, and he has the compassion. He was giving himself, and that was the desire of his Father to do so. He is the obedience of Yahweh. He wasn't busy with the worldly matters, and if someone questioned him about money or possessions, he said, I did not come to solve those things. Forgive everyone and give to Caesar what is Caesar's, and give to Elohim what is Elohim's. That's why Pilate didn't see any danger in him. He didn't see that he deserved death, because there was no aggression, no evil in him, no hate in him. He was not of this world, and the matters of this world were not interesting him. You cannot mingle. Or you from above, or you from this world. There is no partiality in Elohim. You would not, none of us cannot understand those matters from our own perspective. I'm not smart, and when I speak, I don't speak from myself. And I'm for you, and I'm with you, because for the reason of the good news. I'm not here for myself, and I don't speak for myself, because I already received what I meant to receive. So I don't need to care about myself, and I don't need any of you to serve me or to do anything for me. The only thing I desire is what Elohim desires. What the set apart Ruach wants. He wants you to receive the one who is set apart, so you will be free, so he will set you free. And then your eyes will be open, your ears will be open, and your heart will understand. And when you see and when you hear, and understand with your heart, it will ache you, it will hurt, because you will see, you will have idea how 𝐤𝐄𝐄 feels, how Yahusha felt, and how he suffered. You would not be able to feel the same pain, because this is not going to be as hurting, because Yahusha already did it all, but you will have the taste of it, and this is already hurting enough. That's why I'm coming daily to you, because of that, because I cannot stop coming to you and speak, because the word was given to me. The fire which is in me is burning hot, and I'm not here to fulfill my own desire. It's the reason of Yahusha, Messiah, my Master, whom I want you to receive and understand that He is the only one. There is nothing else you should focus on. If you don't receive Him, what's the point of you to even read the scriptures? What's the point of studying the scriptures or doing anything else you just forget about? If you did not receive the set apart Ruach of my Master Yahusha, if you don't have Him in your heart, if you don't have the love which serves, you better forget about everything else, because nothing else makes sense. Nothing else is important. I'm telling you, without Yahusha there is no life. There is only existence. I know that because I was there. I used to only exist, and I know now what the difference is. Now I have a purpose. Now I have a purpose. Even in distress, in pain, in complete isolation in this world, and being misunderstood and mocked and ignored, mostly by those who call themselves brothers and sisters. If you don't serve, if you sit at home and you just think of yourself and you're happy that you receive, and that's it, you did not receive. And it's not about service of the flesh, because you think you go to the poor or homeless and give them what they need. This is your idea. I didn't say that this is no good, but this doesn't mean you have to set apart Ruach. Even those who are unbelievers are doing so. But having that one in you, the one who is from above, is to live as a servant and serve the way Yahweh wants you to serve. When He is the one who is behind us, who does all the works, and wait for Him and listen what He wants you to do, so you would not sit and be idle, whatever that will be. Don't assume what the service is, but incline your ear. Commit yourself, not only little bit, not 50%, and don't assume what the service is, because what I hear from people, you have no clue what the service is, because we are not the doers, but the set apart Ruach, the Ruach HaKadosh of our Master Yahusha, is the doer, and it's not of us to reason or to try to figure it out what we need to do, because He will do it in you. But you will do something. As a vessel, you will be used for something. You need to seek that. You need to cry out for the service. You need to desire it more than anything, because this will give you such a joy, such a great joy. Yes, it's both. You feel the suffering, but in all this, the joy will come. I don't know even how to explain to you because it's not mine. The power in me and the authority is greater than my flesh. My flesh has no power over myself. And all the praise and esteem and glory belongs to Elohim through Messiah Yahushua, my Master. Peace be to you.